We're fishing the Harrison River. We're going to be targeting chum salmon. We are staying at Rowena's Inn at Sandpiper Golf Course with Dean Abbott and Walter Coriath from Sea Run Fly and Tackle and guest Brian Roth from BD Diesel. We wanted to get an early jump on all the other boats, so we've headed out at first light. We want to be the first boat in there, get set up, get our spot picked out, and we got stuck. Well, this is the adventure of fishing. Sometimes you make the wrong turn, sometimes you don't. We were high and dry there this morning, but we'll get it figured out. We didn't want to get there too early in front of all the other boats. It's a nice morning for a walk. Well, off to a good start, boys. Hey, everyone's warm now?
That's right. That's a good workout. Well, this is good. I have learned from this experience.
Yeah. Yeah,
most definitely.
It's humbling.
It's okay to say it happened when somebody else was driving. Somebody else's
That's right. I was watching that sounder go.
I know you were, yeah.
2.5, 1.7. Hold on. I'm super excited to fish for these chum salmon because I've heard many stories about their violent takes and their huge runs, just smoking line off your reel. They're acrobatic, they jump out of the water. So really, they have everything that you're looking for when fighting a fish. So I can't wait to battle some of these fish. Here's our weapons today.
Okay.
There's yours and here's mine. And we'll let Dean give us a little rundown here, what we're gonna use.
On Brennan's rod, we just got a 3/8 ounce crock, orange in color, great for chum. Just gonna kind of work this back eddy in the slower moving water for the crock, and then we're gonna float fish some Zac tackle jigs.
Well, how about that sign right there?
Yeah.
Big chum just rolled right out there.
Zac tackle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just suspended under a top shelf float. So.
Okay.
And see if we can get into some fish today.
And a little deeper pocket here, hey? Some fish rolling.
Kind of goes from 4 to 9 feet. A bit of a trench in there. So.
Perfect.
So this is the Harrison River Mo,
yeah.
And it does get a huge return of chum, which brings quite a few anglers out here for that fishery.
Great sports fish to catch, and to be honest, I haven't done a lot of chum fishing.
Okay.
A couple times, so I'm actually really excited and looking forward to it because I know they're strong fish.
They do fights, sometimes 5-10 minutes. You'd be worn out before the fishes, so yeah.
I can't wait. Buckled right over, eh?
Oh, yeah. Look at this.
That fish is putting up a good fight.
Oh, yes. Again, I've never experienced something like this.
How's your arm feeling, Brian?
My goodness, yeah.
Were you doing curls to train for this? Jeez, man.
Look at that.
That's awesome. Hey, what a good feeling.
Oh, yes. Let's see a picture of that guy that gave you such a hard time
That
here.
was a good fight. You can see this guy has a ton of energy still. He's not harmed at all, and we'll release him back in the water. We'll get a quick little picture of him, Brian. Get in here.
You bet. You bet.
We'll let this guy go. He's full of...
No, that's okay. I got waterproof boots. I'm okay for...
He's full of energy.
Here. Okay.
You got his tail?
Hey, you got him. Hey.
All right.
He's going to disappear quick here.
Yeah. All right, get him back in, and then he's gonna give you a little. Nice.
There you are.
See, he's full of energy still. Good job. It's a good fight.
That's good.
Hey?
That was fun.
Look at this. That's awesome. Wow. Thank you, sir. Breakfast sandwich. Melted cheese on a cheese bun with turkey. This is our version of the Weber barbecue right here. Smoked alder over, I think, a piece of automobile. Brian, have you ever had a breakfast sandwich over scrap metal?
No, we're scrap metal.
No?
Nice and warm.
Maybe over a supercharged engine you have. Hey?
Oh, yeah. Wrap it up and put it around the engine. Yeah.
Brian hooked a fish, I think, on his second cast. His first time ever fishing for chum salmon, so he was over the moon. But then the bite slowed down for us, and I was fishing with spinning rod and reel, and I wasn't having any luck at all, but it was frustrating because you could see fish everywhere in the river, which was super cool. Like, they were in tight to shore, and the neat thing is you could actually see some of these fish already pairing up, the bucks and the does, and you didn't want to disrupt those fish, but there was fresh fish kind of coming in, and you could see them moving in the deeper sections of the river. We decided to switch spots and head upriver a little bit further, and the thing that was awesome right away was just seeing the amount of fish in the river. It was crazy. It totally exceeded my expectations. It seemed like everywhere you looked, there was fish moving. You could see pockets or clouds of fish, just dark spots all throughout the river. And to see that amount of fish in the river really was a great sign. I decided to switch over to the Zach Tackle twitching jig because I have used them before and they've been very successful. These twitching jigs have a great motion in the water when you twitch and reel. It really seems to make the fish angry. It really sets them off, and if you get in front of their face, they just seem to snap and bite that jig with authority. Here we go, fish on. He's smoking line. Oh, it feels heavy. How nice is this today? Look at the weather. The scenery here, we got fish jumping all around us. Holy cow. I'm putting a lot of pressure on this fish and he's just doing what he wants. We got bald eagles everywhere. We got trout falling around these chum. This is awesome.
Fish on!
Fish on, double.
There you go, Brian.
Nice one, Brian. You got one?
Yeah, I got one.
Oh, double up, eh?
Coming your way.
This guy's, jeez. Oh, he's thrashing around out there on the surface.
He's a jumper.
Yoo-hoo!
Yeah.
Man, and again, to have a fishery like this, so close to a big city, but you feel so remote out here. It's fantastic. These fish that we are catching are enhanced. They started this program for these chum salmon for a commercial fishery, and obviously sports anglers get to reap the benefits as well. I mean, this is a lot of fun. You see quite a few guys out here today fishing, which is great to see. And there's lots of room for everybody.
Yeehaw! Nice release.
There he goes. Nicely done.
Thank you.
Way to go.
Some nice head shakes off this guy. Oh yeah, there he is. There you go. Do you want me to grab the leader? Or? That's a nice male, huh? That's a big fish. That's a nice chum right there. Jeez. Get a picture of him. Look at that. That's a beauty. Look at those teeth on that thing. Jeez. They're massive. Here he goes. He got a lot of energy. Nice. Awesome.
All done.
Let's do that again. That was fun. You know, where we were fishing here on the Harrison River, it was almost like an angler's paradise. I mean, picture a place where you are going to fish and everywhere you look, you see fish. I mean, it's almost unheard of. These fish were jumping all over the place. There'd be fish rolling behind you. There'd be fish jumping in front of you. It was absolutely incredible, the amount of life that was in that system. And just to visually see it and to be a part of it was a super cool experience. was getting close to high tide, so we wanted to get back down into the lower section because we figured with fresh fish, we're gonna move in. That's exactly where they would be. So we hopped in the boat and back down river we went and ended the day right where we started the day. Last light bite, yeah. Let's give you another nice fish here. Strong fish. You just never know when the bite's gonna come on, right? Bro, you just finished playing one?
Yeah, I know, that's amazing. That's right, there was nothing, and all of a sudden, here they are. They just come.
This guy's just swimming upstream.
Look at this, yes.
Oh, it's a great sound, eh? That real.
Yeah. I love about the center
That's a fun fish.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, man. I can see this the top of the float there, but I have not seen the fish yet because this fish didn't come out of the water. Oh, yeah, nice fish. Hello. There you go. He's a nice, that's a nice looking fish.
Look at that, eh?
Hey?
Yes, no kidding, eh?
That's a beauty.
Oh, yes.
Like that's
Wow.
White belly on him.
That's getting pretty fresh
He
too, hey?
sure is.
Oh, that's a nice fish.
Yeah,
That might be my nicest fish of the day.
Yeah,
I think so.
I would
Yeah,
say so.
I think so, yeah. There we
Still
go.
pretty fresh. He's gonna be
work,
going.
Brandon.
There he goes. There you go. We had a great first day on the water with Brian. I mean, he'd never fished for chum salmon either, so for him to be able to get his first chum salmon, it's always cool to see another angler who is super passionate and to see them smiling when they get a chance to battle fish, and that was Brian today. So we're gonna head back to Rowena's Inn. We got a dinner set up back at the Sandpiper. We're gonna have a slight change of plans tomorrow when we're fishing. We're gonna change species and we're gonna fish for sturgeon. And reason being is Brian has always wanted to catch a sturgeon and he has never had the opportunity. So we really want to put him into a nice fish. So that's the plan tomorrow, but we're gonna head back to Rowena's, get a nice meal in us tonight, get a good sleep, back on the water tomorrow. Had a fantastic night at Rowena's Inn and Sandpiper Resort. Now it's time to hit the river again and see if we can fulfill Brian's dream of fighting a big sturgeon. We headed out first thing in the morning and launched the boat. Walt had a good feeling. His guide intuition was telling him to head upriver. I mean, he has years of experience. He's been on the water for decades. So when Walt says he's got a good feeling, we go with it. And that's where we headed upriver this morning. Fish on, Brian. He's on. Leave that. There you go. Brian, grab this.
Grab it?
Grab it. Hold on to it. Just hold on. Just hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Where's the belt, Walt?
The belt's in the back of the seat.
Get the belt set up for you.
That was the roll.
That didn't take too long,
No.
did it? He's coming at us here.
And as the fish, as you feel the rod start to give a little bit
Yes.
towards you,
Yes.
that's when you can pull and reel down. When he's pulling, just hang on to him.
Okay.
But you'll feel the rod, the bend of the rod, will tire him out. He'll start to give to it.
I think it's decent.
Oh, he's a good fish.
It's not that we pull him in like this. Yeah, he's on.
Brian, you only got about 30 minutes left.
Oh,
bud.
no, no. This is what I wanted to do, eh?
Yeah, this is.
He lunged.
Yeah, it's a nice
Yeah.
one.
See, you know what? I think when they do that sometimes, they turn and even when they swim, they hit the line sometimes with their tail and then you get that violent shake, eh?
Okay, reel down, keep going down.
They kind of point
That's
towards and I'll pump
perfect.
up.
Now pump back up again.
And reel towards them. Keep doing
And then
that.
reel down on him again.
When you're resting, he's resting, Brian.
Oh.
Yeah, you want to work that fish.
Okay, if he's not biting you, then you gotta pump him.
Oh,
They
okay.
recover quicker than you recover. If,
Okay. I thought he was going to try to run from me.
no, now you're.
Well, he will.
Battling him.
He's going to take off again here, trust me. But when you can gain on him, gain on him. Here you go, come on, get up, jump. He's a tank, man.
What do you have?
He's a nice fish. So, Brian, we are probably going to chase this fish.
Sounds good to me.
So what we're going to do, we're just going to put a float off our anchor so we don't lose our spot here. And then once we start, we're just gonna drift towards them. Then you're gonna start to gain line on this fish.
Okay.
We're just gonna drift slowly towards him. And then the plan is, you know, if we win this battle with this guy, we're gonna take him into shore and get a nice picture of him.
Wow.
Just tell us when we're off, Walt. We're drifting towards him again, Bryce. So you're gonna gain line. You don't even have to pump going at him. Just point straight at him and reel. Just keep tension on him. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. You're good, you're good. You doing all right?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I know.
I'm feeling it.
Yeah, you're into this one for a while. I love sturgeon fishing because just the experience, the power of these fish. I mean, they're the largest freshwater fish in North America. And, you know, they're almost like fighting a large pelagic fish, like a marlin. I mean, these fish, a lot of times, will come completely out of the water, if not once, multiple times. But just to feel the strength of these fish is absolutely incredible.
It is amazing. It is amazing.
So, Brian, I know it was always a dream of yours to get into a big sturgeon, right?
But yeah, it's going to become a nightmare now if the feel of it here. Holy man.
It's going to be horrific. It's almost straight down here, Walt. Go and gear a bit here. Up a little bit.
So why are we trying to get him right beside us here?
Well, no, he just swam up towards us here.
Okay.
Yeah. I think he's going to take another run here, Brian. Hold on. He's a heavy fish.
Yes.
He's a big fish.
Oh, yeah.
With the boat kind of in gear, we're helping you fight that fish to try and tire him out. Like a lot of guys will just, you know, pull anchor and they'll just drift down the river with that fish and they're not putting any extra pressure on that fish at all. So this way here, we're trying to work him a bit, going up the river and making him work extra hard if he's got to pull some line out and some drag. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay.
So that's why we're constantly in here. We're making him work.
It's not that you guys got this thing set up that you're going to wear me out doing this.
No, we're trying to wear the fish out. But you might wear out too, though. You know that line you just gained, Brian?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Holy cow.
Yeah, we got that loose stuff out of there.
Yeah. Okay, cut. Show's over, Brian.
That's right.
We're done. We ran out of time.
Yeah.
There you go.
There he is. There he is.
He's pushing 8, Walt.
Yeah.
He's a nice fish. How cool is that, eh, Brian?
Oh, there it is.
That's a cranker, man.
Yeehaw!
Okay, hold on. We're just taking him across the river.
Look at that. He just turns when he wants,
Yeah.
eh? Look at that.
Brian, how do you feel? You see the end's in sight?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good now again.
He's rejuvenated.
The second wind, that's right. Yeah. Look at him. Isn't it a beauty?
Wow, look at that fish.
Look at that.
He's all at 8 feet.
Look at that.
He's bigger. Oh, what
Look
a
at-
fish. Are you
look
kidding
at
me?
this.
We're getting close to shore. We're just going to bring this fish in. Brian just threw his waders on. He's going to hop in and grab his fish.
So we keep her near the surface.
Just try and keep her up top
Yeah,
so he doesn't get
yeah.
on any snags. So
Okay.
just basically towing him in here.
Huh?
Brian, you did an amazing job on this fish.
Wow,
Like,
it truly is an amazing thing to happen. Yeah.
Just be ready, Mo. because
Yeah.
Oh, God. He's what you call a freaking
Oh,
nice
look at
job. Oh, Brian, great job, buddy.
him. Yes.
We're going to get a quick measurement here, guys, okay?
Yeah.
So-
Want me to turn him on his side or just?
No, just for...
Just like that.
Okay.
Right to the nose.
He's on his back like that. He should stay relatively dormant.
Say 93 inches.
93
Do
inches.
his girth. Do his girth underneath his fins there.
40.
Go 42.
Yeah, 42.
93, 42.
93,
Okay,
42, 93.
let's roll him this way here.
Wow.
Brian, get in behind. Get in behind.
Woohoo! Okay, well, there those scoots are.
Yeah, you're fine.
Hey!
They're not sharp right now.
Okay.
Okay, roll them back a little bit.
Ha
Can you get them up a little bit?
Whoa!
Heavy fish.
Wow.
So why do you say he's not sharp? I thought when they're young like this, they are
No,
sharp.
this isn't a young fish. This fish is over 100 years old.
Oh, look at those gills.
Done a lot of spawning.
Oh,
This guy, so on the smaller fish, these scoots, that's their protection a lot of times, right?
Oh.
So on the side, it's like razors. See, this is a big fish. He doesn't, his scoots are all worn down.
oh my,
This
look
guy
at that,
doesn't
yes.
have any predators.
Oh.
he's the apex in the Fraser.
Oh, I see.
He's gone. There he goes.
Nice work.
Nice fish.
Yes, it was.
Wow.
There you go.
Dean, great job on that fish, bud. Wow. That's amazing. Hey, what a fight.
That was a fight.
one
Yes,
for ya.
that's right, first one.
It sure didn't take long to get our first sturgeon bite this morning. I think all of 3 minutes once we put that fresh roll down there. Brian was up and he was game, he was ready for it. And he really did a phenomenal job on that big fish. That's one of the neatest things about fishing for me is I love to catch fish, I absolutely love it. But I also love watching other people catch fish. A huge thank you to Dean and Walter from Sea Run Fly and Tackle. These guys are just absolutely first class, extremely knowledgeable, fun guys to be around. And the hospitality and service we received out at Sandpiper Resort was tremendous. I mean, really a first-class operation out there as well. So we've been spoiled for 2 days, not only by our guides and our hospitality, but by the fishing that is offered to us right here in the Fraser Valley. It never ceases to amaze me how special and how lucky we are to be able to have this essentially right in our backyard. One day you're targeting salmon on a river, the next day you're 20 minutes away targeting sturgeon. Having that right in your backyard is something that you don't find everywhere in the world. I mean, this is a very unique and special place.